Hello everyone, welcome back. It's me again, Gameway here. I am playing some Horizon Zero Dawn on the PlayStation 4. Now, yesterday I left off on sort of an infiltration mission trying to discover the secrets as to who the identity of that mysterious woman was. That could be the main character's mother, I don't know. But I gone around the perimeter and picked off a bunch of enemy bandits and machines, and I'm going deeper into the encampment. So how about if I hit continue and let's get started. Yep, this is my series in which I play a little bit of the current game that I'm playing every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not particularly happy with the name of it, though. I'm calling it Backlog Games. I might change the name of that to more accurately reflect what I'm actually doing here, which is daily playthroughs, daily long plays, something along those lines. Once I figure it out, then I'll make a name change. It may happen in this series, it may happen in the next one. I'm not sure. But yep, it's a learning process. I've been streaming for a couple of years now, but I still feel completely new and amateurish about it. So we'll have to see how it goes. I know no one's watching these streams, so I guess it kind of doesn't matter at the moment, but still, it wouldn't be nice if I at least felt better about the way I was naming things. And we're in game. It's hopefully all the guys I killed yesterday are still dead. It'd be lousy if they somehow revive themselves. I'm not detecting anyone over here, at least. I know there's a bunch of guys alive over in that direction, which is where I'm going.
Full already.
Yeah, I guess we can't hold any more blaze. Not that I really use it for much. Alright, there's a guy there. Now what I'd like to do is like to set myself up, perch down from up there and take him out. Now something's walking nearby me. I can hear it. I can't really see it. Anyway, it's Saturday, and E3 draws ever closer. And I believe at some point today, EA will have its press conference. And then tomorrow we'll have Microsoft and Bethesda's, Square Enix on Monday, and the Nintendo Direct on Tuesday. We got lots of exciting stuff to look forward to over the coming days. Hear about some initial plans for the next generation of consoles. Maybe Nintendo will announce one or both of its new iterations of its Switch hardware. A Switch Lite and a Switch Pro, perhaps. That sounds like a machine, but I can't see it. Sounds like a watcher. Oh, there it is. Alright, they're down there. There's two watchers. I don't have a Switch, but if I did get one, I'm a little conflicted as to which one I would actually get. Would I get the more portable one, or would I get the higher end one that would likely make better use of this 4K display? Can't imagine me wanting to get both. I'd probably, if I got one, I'd probably get one or the other, but I'm not sure. Switch is not really a portable machine. It's not very pocketable. So if they made a smaller one that would be good. I can't imagine they'd take out the ability to have it plug into a TV. Probably just wouldn't have the dock anymore. I don't know. These are all still rumors anyway. They might not announce anything along those lines. It's not like the Switch hasn't been selling. Looks like we have some,
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Oh, you're right. You are right. There's a corruptor over there. That could definitely be an issue. So we got a guy over there, another one over there, 2 more down there, got 2 watchers over there, 1 over there. That definitely seems like there's more, there's 3 enemies over there. That definitely seems like there's more hostiles in this section. Alright. Well, my hope is to methodically take these out one by one from a stealth position, and hopefully I'll be able to, there's 1 watcher down, at least. Now, the one thing I won't be able to do this on is the corruptor, but everything else I should be able to take out pretty easily. Looks like there's already arrows sticking out from the side of that watcher down there. Interesting. I'm wondering if I could take those guys out from here. Honestly, it seems like everything is just a little bit out of range. On the plus side, those guys seem to be standing pretty still. If I do this.
So they woke up. Corruptor. Might prove a challenge.
Okay. Okay, now I'm discovered. Let's get out of here. Heal up. Maybe that's just an errant shot. I'm not sure. So I took out 1 watcher and 1 bandit. Now that corruptor wasn't here, it'd be a lot easier because I could just take out those 2 watchers real easily. Sadly, I have to deal with what I have, not what I want. stuck in this rather small patch of tall grass with no, I mean, the obvious route of escape would be up there. But these guys that close, I don't know if that's such a good idea. I think taking an aggressive approach going into that grass is probably out of the question.
They're scanning for me.
Looks like they're leaving. Maybe. Don't know why that one came all the way over here like that, but I'll definitely grab that opportunity to do a stealth kill on it.
She went that way.
Alright, so 2 watchers down, 1 bandit down, a whole bunch more of each to go, as well as a corruptor. I wonder if there's a better angle I could go in from, like, over here, for example. That's one that's a little less in the open.
All right.
Or something. I don't know. The good news is that I did take out the one guy who was effectively watching the other. So, as a result, the other guy should be easier to take out, maybe? We'll see, we'll see. I don't know if this is the tall grass I need. It is not. Is there any of that stuff down here, though? It's a watcher. But no tall grass. Now I get into that area. And if so, is there some tactical advantage to doing so? Got some rats. Maybe I can get a better angle on that watcher.
Going down fast.
Yeah. Yes, you are. Now remember, I'm looking for tall grass. That guy is an awfully tempting target. It would be difficult for them to trace me from there. Guess he's not that tempting. He's moving around a bit. Thought he was stationary. Alright, downside is that there is no tall grass here. Remember, we're looking for the grass that has that's red on the top. It matches the main character's hair. It's actually tall enough for concealment. The game is very picky about the type of grass you need to be roaming around with to be undercover, camouflaged, whatever. Okay.
Won't get where I'm going this way.
Alright. So that's where I want to get to. Now one thought is, I wonder if I could avoid all these guys and just get into it without taking them out. It's possible. It doesn't say I have to kill all the enemies. It says I have to get in there. There's no tall grass in here, is there? Is it that I'm in, anyway? Almost looks like a greenhouse, just without the glass. Alright. That guy's clearly moving back and forth. And there's no tall grass anywhere in here, so if I take this shot, I better, I guess, run in that direction towards the nearest tall grass I know of. I better not miss either. Alright. Where are you? Dagnammit.
The snow's got a bite out here.
Dagnammit. What? Okay, stop missing! Dagnammit. I let go of the wrong trigger.
Quietly.
Want to do that.
Off you go.
There is no tall grass anywhere near here. Now, I just completely screwed that up. That second shot, the first one I actually deliberately took, I don't know why that missed. Ooh, look at the nice sunset. Alright. So yeah, I guess I learned that there is no better way through this situation than what I was already doing before. So I guess I just have to set myself back up there. Grab this while I'm at it. Guess I already did that. Just sort of deal with the situation. Now this grass is tall enough. Wait for it to be unaggroed or something. Turns out the watchers are easier to take out by hitting the weak spot, because the weak spot is bigger. Think about it, I guess that makes sense. The reason why I didn't take the shot there is because that guy was looking directly at the Watcher and also directly in my direction. So, yeah. We've got at least 2 guys, correction, 3 guys, wandering around in this general area. And with it being nighttime, it's getting harder and harder to see them. But at least that one guy over there was a sniper, so having taken him out, because it makes this part quite a bit easier. I should be able to take him out now. I did not alert anyone, I don't think. Alright. So far, so good. I mean, I'm taking forever to get this done, but still. I am getting it done, little by little. We got those two guys, and the Corruptor.
Calm.
They're on alert, but they're slowly losing their alert status.
Rost always said, patience.
Nothing there, idiot.
Well, this thing just died on its own with this arrow in its eye. Yeah, that's smart. If it were daytime, it would make these shots a lot easier for me to do. It looks like this guy's gonna... They're both heading in that direction. Never mind. Come on. Nope, he's behind that. Alright. I wonder if I could take out that watch over there. Now, none of the other guys are around him right now, so if I can actually... You know, see the danger of doing that?
They're still looking.
So I guess you can't get into firing position without leaving stealth.
Finally.
Let's try tagging this target. It is very dark. It's even darker because I have the window open over here and it's shining directly on the TV. It's actually not nearly as dark in the replay on the capture software here. Okay, nothing but the most exciting of streaming on this channel. Gonna close the. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna close the window shades. There we go. Sorry about that. I didn't feel the need to pause the game.
Soaked from melted snow.
Yeah, I hear ya. It's a little easier for me to see. Wow. That was terrible. I aimed correctly. Maybe I have to wait until the bow is fully pulled back. I don't know. But it felt like I aimed it correctly. This guy stops, I'll take him out. There we go. Got him.
Move along
Might have
now.
a man down.
Who turned out the lights?
Dead, but not long. Watch out.
Very slow, very methodical way of dealing with this situation. It's definitely not the most exciting thing to watch. It's also not the most exciting way to play, but in the long run, I think it's the best way.
Huh, there's a relief.
And with that guy gone, it should be easier to take out either one of the two remaining guys in this area. Just have to wait for him to stop for a few seconds while he's out in the open and he's not directly in the vicinity of one of these other guys. Now, that corruptor's far enough away so it's not really a factor. I am going to have to deal with that thing, but I'd like to deal with it when it's on its own, and I'd also like to save the game at that point. They're both walking towards each other. Yeah, guys moving in that direction. There we go. Yeah, these precision arrows are
Don't mind me.
much
Man
better.
down!
There we go. Now we only have that guy and the corruptor. Problem is, I don't think that his path is going to take him into proximity with me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and save it. And then I will attempt to take out that guy. There's the horse. I wonder if I should use the horse to take out the corruptor. You think that's a good idea? You think it could help? I don't know. We still have that watcher down to the left there, so not gonna be quite that easy. But with only one human and the corruptor there.
I'll be able to take them out one by one if I stay out of sight.
You mean the thing I've been doing already? If I keep doing that? Yeah, you're right. I might be able to do that. Thing I'm already doing, I might be able to do. Looks like there's some tall grass here. Okay, there's more enemies here than I thought. They respawn or something? I think all the enemies respawned. Alright, that was a total waste of time, I guess. Alright. At least I found a good spot to try to take them out from.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Never. Might never have anything better to do. Is this guy gonna stop somewhere? Nah, I don't like that angle. This one's better. Okay. How did both of those shots miss? Okay, let's get out of here. I literally have no idea how all those guys respawn, but I don't like it. What? Where did those guys come from?
That's right. No one here.
Since they're out in the open, I might as well try to take them out.
You can see them. They can't see you.
Sounds like a plan. Oh dear. Should probably take these guys out in this outpost I didn't even know about until just now. Guess it shows how much or how little I've been paying attention. No easy way to approach that. Dagnammit. Okay, what? I don't know how that missed.
Still sniffing around.
Okay. Maybe that will draw them out? Not likely. Yeah, it's not a good angle to try to approach it from anyway. Too far. Is there tall grass somewhere around here? There is not. I mean, there is over there. If I can get there. Alright. I guess this is the way to do it then.
The sky's getting lighter. Dawn's coming.
Here's one down.
Not here.
Too close!
Yeah, he must be ducked down because I don't see him. He's popping up and down like a whack-a-mole thing. Nothing there, except now your friend is dead. Dagnammit. Patience. That focus does not last long enough for me. There we go. That should be all of them inside of there. Get that rock back for all the good it did.
No room.
Perhaps I should increase my potion pouch. Alright. Might as well. Alright. Let's where's the... There it is. Well, the real question is, were those guys just from there and they happened to go there, or were they there all along and I just didn't notice it for some reason? Yeah, all the guys I killed, they're now alive again. Did I accidentally reload my save game? I don't think so. There's no dead bodies down there anymore. Great. All that work for nothing. But at least I can see them better. For now. I want to wait for these guys to stop.
With them fighting at our side, Meridian will be ours once more.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Alright, I'll take that, I guess. Sure, why not? Trophies don't really matter to me, at least not as much as achievement points do, but whatever. I'll take what I can get. sniper always up there. He's probably the first one I should have taken out anyway. Can I hit this guy from here? I do have the long precision arrow. The longbow equipped with precision arrow, so maybe. I'd rather take out this guy first. Dagnammit. I want to take out that watcher too. Dagnammit, there's too many of these guys clustered up in this spot for me to do anything. Alright. Also, really don't like this angle. Going that way for some reason. Alright, so yeah, I guess don't quick save because we're just gonna have to go through all this stuff again. Which is strange, because that wasn't the issue. It wasn't the case before. Guy up there, maybe I could take him out. No, he's moving about. He's still moving. These guards are not cooperating at all, are they? Maybe I'll take out this watcher. Where's this guy? That's the level up music. That's not the sound of me being detected. Alright. There we go. There's another one. Getting stuff done now. I did get an increase in health. That's helpful. Oops. I guess I pushed the right trigger slightly before the left. Wasn't quite one shot, one kill, but whatever. I'll take what I can get. I'm not alerting anyone somehow. Whatever. One guy, one watcher, one corruptor. Gee, it's almost as if I've been in this situation before. Alright, so I guess I should take out that watcher next.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Make sure there's no one else around. It's probably the smart way, right? Right? Yeah. Dagnammit. Getting awfully close to the corruptor there. I don't want to whistle this thing over because it might attract the corruptor's attention as well. And I definitely can't stealth kill that thing. Alright, it's moving there. If it gets close enough. Alright. Now I want to get in position to take out this last human enemy over here, but that corruptor is directly preventing me from doing that. So I guess I'll have to go around the other direction and, yeah, wait for this thing to be... There we go. Okay, my battery is low. 1 second. Sorry about that. I got the controller plugged into the turbocharger I use for my phone. There we go. Alright, where am I? Here we go. Alright. There it is. The last of the human enemies. All that's left is the corruptor. I'd be lying if I said I knew how to take this thing down easily. I wonder if there's a skill I can unlock that'll help. repair, mount call. Heavy spear attacks will knock down machines faster. That could do it. But I'd like to have a little more certainty, to be perfectly honest. No. There was one that it gave me the ability to stealth kill. That's heavy and elite humans. Never mind. Medium enemies. I don't think a corruptor counts as a medium enemy. Critical hits deal more damage. This is probably the best one for me to get in this situation, right? Yeah, I'll do this one. Guess we want to take out these launcher things. The good news is I should be able to relatively easily escape stuff. I just need to wait for it to position itself so I can easily hit one of those components. And my escape route would be going that direction, obviously. Alright. Now if I can poke this thing to death, which seems unlikely. I don't know why that thing has 4 legs instead of 3. Alright, time for me to get out of here. Sorry, but I had to take the opportunity to do a silent strike and do a lot of damage. I don't think it can get under there. I'm just gonna wait for it to become unaggroed and to go back to its original spot, and then I'll do that again. How's that sound? Perhaps that wasn't the best place to try to do that from, but whatever. Maybe I'll try it from here. That's too far. There we go. Back to here. Maybe the silent strike idea wasn't such a good one.
Here they come.
Alright. It's looking. What is its business anyway? Let me guess. None of my business, right? Yeah, it looks like silent striking there at that moment was not the best idea. Alright, still did not remove that component. I'm not actually doing all that much damage to it either. Seems a little indecisive. Okay, I've definitely damaged the component quite a bit, so I should be able to knock it off with the next shot, I think. Alright, it seemed to have lost interest in me even quicker than last time. I know this is slow and not all that interesting, but I think it's the best way to do this. I was wrong. It did not knock it off. I got it down to what, 2/3 health? It seems like it's less than 3/4. Yeah. Been streaming for a little over an hour now. Once it's closer to being dead, then I'll do the silent strike thingy. The real question is, should I even be bothering for the components, or should I just be aiming for its weak spot? I think its weak spot is a little bit hard to hit from here, but maybe once it's looking for me. Especially if I can crit it and do even more damage. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's a component gone. Now the other component is a bit harder to hit from here because it's on the other side. I think I can still get it, but it's just gonna take more time. This seems to be exactly the right spot to try to do the strategy from, though.
I can get out of this.
Each one does 90. So I'm definitely doing quite a bit of damage. Basically, my plan is once I take out the components of this thing, its weapon launchers, and then I'm going to aim for its eye, which I assume is its weak spot. Grenade launcher. The body weakness is against fire. I can't tell what its strength is, but whatever that green Dreamcast looking swirl logo is.
I thought they'd go on forever.
Nothing but the most exciting of streaming content here on this channel. Got it down to a little under half health. That silent strike prompt is taunting me. Go ahead, you know you want to. I want to, but I'm not going to.
It's heavy. Well, it's going white.
Too bad it doesn't tell me how much damage the
Now they're hunting me.
the component has taken, or how much health it has, I should say. That bar on the right tells me how close I am to leveling up. That's good to know. Maybe I should be using these traps. I have one of them. Good thing it doesn't vary its path there in looking for me. So I would have been screwed a long time ago if it did. Still haven't knocked the component off. The good news is, by the time I do, I think it will be very low on health. Because what is that, about a little over a third? I dare not try to take it out directly, though, at that point, because that thing can do a lot more damage to me in one shot than I can to it. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just taking my sweet old time and doing this. in the wimpiest, lamest way possible, but hopefully it will be effective. It seems to be effective. As long as I don't screw it up, that is, which I do have a tendency to do.
Calm.
Look at that.
Calm.
Ah! Like that, you mean? Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. I was aiming for its eye, but I missed. It's on alert. Me being under here might help. A lot of damage there, 120. Dagnammit. Okay, we need to get out of here. Not cool. I mean, I thought it was worth it to do some extra damage. I think I did hit it directly on its eye.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Alright, so I'll hit it one last time and then maybe do the silent strike on it. Wait for it to turn its eye towards me if it does. Apparently not. There we go. Did I accidentally
Space.
kill a rat? Oops, sorry. Alright. Sorry it took so long, folks, but I wanted to make sure.
An explosion.
what's going on.
Another explosion.
Deathbringer. Great. Saw a person down there, but it's not being highlighted on the doohickey here. Cutscene.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving. And be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Kill the cultist and the Deathbringer. Great.
Another Deathbringer to fill out the ranks.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Owen talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Alright, so first I want to take out the Watcher. Got a couple of cultists there. Another cultist there. At least 2 Watchers. Cultists, cultists. That thing. Alright. Another sniper right there.
Snow chill. Itches.
So far, so good. Waiting for no. No. Okay, really? I am quite indecisive with my shots, unfortunately, which makes this needlessly difficult for me.
Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus.
Found him. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if there's a weakness.
Okay, let's get out of here. Nice shot. Wait for it. I'm just waiting for it. took out another Watcher, 2 cultists. All that's left is the last cultist, and of course the big giant thing, the Deathbringer. Just waiting for them to lose their aggro. Probably heal up a little. Obviously, we're going to be targeting the components of that thing. What's that temperature gauge for? Firing in all directions. That it's built up to an attack. Have I already done that much damage to it? Seems unlikely. Careful. That thing is really weak if I'm doing that much damage to it, unless that's just the individual component I'm targeting. That doesn't seem to be the case, though. Seems to be firing with more frequency. Ah! Wrong time to be peeking around. It seems to have less health than the corruptors. Wait for it to continue its sweep of explosive fire until it gets past this part anyway. Maybe it's overheating itself. Can I take it out? That's what it seems like. There we go.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
Focus,
I
Aloy.
have to say.
What's going on here?
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Oh.
Knack.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures.
Of course I'm gonna loot the giant
Getting
thing.
stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower. Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Oh. Hit triangle. Okay. Cutscene.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Now what?
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Okay. What do we have now?
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Yep. Yeah, it looked like those looked like stairs or ladders. I mean, those look like steps on a ladder. All right. Hope there are no enemies around here. It's like a lot of things I should be able to scan and interact with, but I can't. There's no reason for me to be crouching.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control.
Uh-huh.
Sounds bad.
Alright. We're just following the waypoint, I guess, while scanning and looking around for anything interesting. stuff like that audio log, for example.
Got too much already.
There's no such thing as too much. It's blasphemy for you to even say that. Holographic cyber controls everywhere. Look at all that stuff. Fargo or Faro? I don't think there's a G in there. No, it doesn't seem to be anything in here unless it's over there. Nope.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Yep.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
Okay. Benefit for the character, not so much me.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines. Then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
I guess they couldn't control the machines. That'd be my guess. Alright. Doesn't look like this display's all that stable. Can I get in there? No? Alright.
I can't spare the weight. The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
I think I'd be able to interact with these interfaces, but nope. Just the random data and audio log that I happen to pick up, like that one. Okay.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Okay, that wasn't cool.
I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Use what as a ramp?
Looks like I can climb here.
Alright. Dagnammit. It's a little too dark for me to see these ledges. Okay, that... You can stop that now, please. Supposed to get up to there, but how? By jumping here? Apparently not. I don't know. Am I supposed to get up there? Maybe up here then? Alright. Alright, so I see some pipes over there. I might be able to shimmy along the side of that little thing, so if I can jump over this part. But I can't. Alright, We see a ladder over there as well. I get over it up there. Dagnammit. Keep falling. There's no obvious way of doing this. climb up that thing? No. And jump to here. Ah, dagnammit, I almost had it. Try again, I guess. I'm healing myself in a completely non-combat situation way too much. This is not good. Yeah, that needs to stop. That is not helpful in the least. It's a hole in the floor that I can't even see. No. Nothing I can do from there. Okay, stop. You see, it's that hole in the floor that I cannot see. Maybe I'm supposed to jump on top of the machine there. How am I supposed to avoid something I can't see? Seriously. And it's killing me. It is actually doing a lot of damage. And I can't... Alright. Guess I do it this way. Maybe. Nope. Want to go to the right, not up. Can we get to that spot? Can you go to the right? There we go. Alright, now we're making some progress, maybe. Ah, that was needlessly annoying.
Made it.
Yeah. I guess another hollow projector.
The BOR-7 Horus.
No.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
That's a good question there.
Can't carry more.
Finding more and more of these data pads.
People were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Perhaps we'll find out what.
It looks like the way up. What's left of it.
To the left, I guess. Another ladder. And to the right. Up. And there we
It's gonna
go.
be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Alright. To the right. Up. To the right. Not sure if this is the way or not, but I don't think it is. Up. Going to the right. Up. Back to the left. Up. Jump across to the right. There you go. You made it. Good job. Keep scanning.
Come on, Aloy. Not even that cold.
I don't think that's the cold that's causing it.
Since the began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. And the day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Metal shards. I'll take those. Pretty high up in the sky, aren't we? Getting some more climbing time in. I can't take any of that. Alright, oops, I almost missed that completely. Am I supposed to leap for one of those things? Sure is what it seems like. Alright. Guessing we're supposed to aim for that bottom rung and then jump from there. Alright. Or just do that. Yeah. This building has definitely seen better days. Oops. Felt like we were sinking there for a moment, but no. Another supply crate. Will I be able to get anything from it?
I'd have to ditch something.
Always with the metal shards. I'll take that. Sure, why not? Now it's raining. Are we above the clouds, or is that just fog? I think that's just fog. Alright. We do that. Nice and safe approach.
This'll come in handy.
Refill my health potions.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
As do I, Aloy. As do I. This looks like what I'm supposed to be scanning right here.
All data is being erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file is being recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch
There we go.
in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Okay.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another phone has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Okay. So it's like they created either the Borg
Faro
or the
robots
replicators
threatened
from
all life on Earth.
Stargate.
But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final phone has been recovered.
That.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
What's Zero Dawn? Maybe we'll find out.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express link opened.
Looks like there's some sort of supply crate over there. Also, let's get a view of the landscape here before I go up whatever that elevator is. Guess there's no way to zoom out. See where we are on the map. Whatever. No, it's past 1 o'clock, but I'm not going to stop now. Not while there's stuff to find.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Ah, this guy.
Do you
from
really
Quantum
have
Break.
no idea how monumental
Another
are the
games
discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
Okay.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
Maybe.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Interesting. I don't know if I'm choosing these in the right order, but
You've been
perhaps it
using my
doesn't matter.
focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is...
complicated.
complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Cryogenically freezing
and people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, Dawn will be a lot faster than getting up there, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Alright. Looks like we made some progress today. There we go. I mean, how quickly can we actually get down from here? Am I at ground floor? The map says I am. That is a long ways away. That's the area where I thought was going to be, what do you call it, expansion stuff. Hey, guess what's not here anymore? My horse.
The snow's got a bite out here.
Of course I don't have my horse. They wouldn't want to make it easy for me, would they? So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go save and call it a day. Been streaming for a little over 2 hours now. And I've made some progress. Fought some difficult beasts. Did a lot of exploration and story progress and such. And I'll have a destination, a waypoint placed on my map that is very far away. In fact, it may be about as far as one can get in this game. Alright, the campfire's over this way. Maybe it's more efficient if I run instead of rolling. But yeah, it's interesting. That guy that I was talking to also had a cameo role, or actually pretty substantial role, in Quantum Break. Certainly been in a lot of movies and TV shows. Very recognizable voice and face. Alrighty then, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate anyone who watches my streams. Just as a quick reminder, I do daily streams at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time of whatever game I'm playing through. And I do weekly streams on Monday nights. This coming Monday, I'll be doing Skate 3. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take it easy.